I now move to Private Members Bill for introduction. Colin Deputy Mark Wall to move for leave to introduce the bill. You have 5 minutes, Deputy Wall. Equal Status Access to Toilet Facilities Bill 2026.
Thank you very much, Las Ciancórla. I'm delighted to introduce the Equal Status Access to Toilet Facilities Bill 2026 into the House today. For some people, they simply can't wait until they get home to use toilet facilities. It is particularly true for those who live with chronic and indivisible health conditions, for instance, those with Crohn's disease or those living with bladder conditions. Organisations like Crohn's and Colitis Ireland and Spinal Injuries offer no-wait cards, and these aim to empower individuals to request access to toilet facilities when they are in urgent need of them. However, Las Ciancórla, these cards have no legal standing in Ireland. This is in contrast to places like California and Texas, where there are laws that provide people with certain medical conditions access to a staff toilet when they need it most. The lack of legislation in Ireland places many people living with Crohn's and other conditions in social isolation. My bill aims to offer a compassionate and practical solution to this by placing no-wait cards on a statutory footing, ensuring that where there are no public toilets available, shops and businesses with a staff toilet will make them available to a person with a medical condition who is in urgent need. The bill also addresses previous concerns for businesses regarding liability under Section 3 of the Occupiers Liability Act 1995 by excluding businesses under Section 5 of that Act. There will be no cost implications under the bill on businesses to make any adaptations or other changes to staff toilets for the purposes of their use. This bill is also not just about access to toilet facilities. Fundamentally, it is about recognising the lived realities of people with chronic medical conditions. It is about creating a caring republic. It could be life-changing for so many people. Las Ciancórla, I want to use this opportunity to thank Maria Crow from my home county of Kildare. Maria contacted me a number of months ago and we met up to discuss her condition and the problems she was having with businesses refusing her the use of their facilities. I was immediately struck by how brave she was and how she wanted to help others who were suffering in the same way as she was. She created the No Wait Card Ireland social media page, and I encourage everybody listening and looking in today to support that page and this bill that I am launching today. Las Ciancórla, I am asking the government to work with myself and Maria on this bill for the sake of so many people. Of course, the reason for the need of this bill is the lack of public toilet facilities in this country. That is something that will take time, and we must have further conversations about that, but time is something that those that need such a card simply do not have. We need to reassure businesses that they would have no liability for allowing people with this government-run and issued card the use of their facilities, and I have already reached out to their organisations to discuss this important matter. Las Ciancórla, I have Crohn's disease, as I know that there are other people in this House who unfortunately have that disease too. We are amongst over 40,000 people in this country who suffer from this chronic disease. Many more thousands have chronic bowel diseases and problems which need such a card. Believe me when I say, when you get a flare-up from this disease, your life is put on hold and there is only one room in your home that you are concerned about. This is why it is so important to introduce this bill. When a person with such a bowel disease gets an invite to go out with their friends, as many of us do, their first concern is not what to wear or how they might look. Their first concern is to find out if the location has public accessible toilet facilities. That is the quality of life for so many people in this country. It can change and they can have a better life and make better life choices if such a card can be accepted by government and introduced in the quickest possible time. I appreciate the Minister staying with us here today, and I ask him to work with me and with Marie and with everybody who suffers on this card. I plead with government to fast-track the introduction of this card. It could be life-changing for so many people. Gormagot Las Ciancórla.
So the motion for leave to introduce is agreed, and I would ask the Deputy to move that the second stage be taken in private members' time. Is that agreed? Agreed.